afraid to be bold with what we have. Okay? We're afraid to be bold with what we already have. A lot of us are praying to God for open doors in our lives, for opportunities, things of that nature, but we're afraid to be bold. Okay? Some of us were praying, for a mate. I've been there before when I was single. Of course, I'm a widow now, so I'm kind of single again, but I'm not in a rush to get locked in with anybody again. But the thing is this, a lot of singles, they want a particular type of mate, but they're not willing to be the matchup for that mate. They're not willing to be bold, be the bold selves, be fully who they are. Okay? That's hence the channel Be Beautiful. So don't be afraid to be bold with what you have, the gifts that you have, the gifts and talents and skills that you have. Don't be afraid to be bold with what you have, because when you start operating in your boldness, that's when God can flow. That's when your gifts can flow. And what did the scripture say? Your gifts will make room for you. So don't be afraid to be your bold self don't be afraid to be bold with what you have. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? So I hope that blesses somebody out there who've been trying to, seek God about answers. I know a lot of us are fasting and praying for the first 21 days of the year. Some might have just started the 21 days fasting and praying, maybe the second week in January. This is a time to start seeking God for those things. But as you're seeking Him, you got to listen too. Prayer is a conversation, and a conversation consists of talking, and it consists of listening. It's not a conversation if there's just one person talking. It's somebody venting if there's just one person talking. So a conversation, at least two people are conversing back to each other. So when you converse with God, when you're asking God for directions and things like that for this new year, you got to listen to. Okay? That's something else. That just came, so maybe somebody needed to hear that. But in that listening, what I heard today that I feel like I needed to share is to don't be afraid to be bold with what you have. Being bold with what you have will present those opportunities that you're praying and seeking God for. All right, you all have a blessed day today.